So Nintendo has yet again thrown a wrench in the way they normally do things by revealing 4 new behind the scene screenshots from the recently released Breath of the Wild 2 trailer. And by recent, I mean not recent at all. In fact, it's been quite a while since the trailer came out. But in today's video, we will be discussing these new screenshots in detail. All of this coming up. How's it going, everyone? I hope your day is going amazing. I'm Derek from Zelda Theory. If this is your first time coming across my content and you love the Zelda series and the hype for Breath of the Wild 2 is uncontainable, then consider subscribing to the channel and clicking the bell notification icon for weekly Zelda content. So for the first time in Zelda history, Nintendo has shown us some behind the scenes screenshots that went into the making of the Breath of the Wild 2 trailer. Maybe you've already seen these, maybe you haven't, but hey, it's my job to provide what I can to my amazing community. Anyway, the screenshots were posted to a Japanese job recruitment site on one of 7 different job categories, with one of the screenshots explaining the company's computer graphic processes and what they want to do with Breath of the Wild 2 specifically. Now, I can completely understand if these screenshots aren't that exciting. I mean, it is for me because I kind of nerd out with this kind of thing. However, it does give us, the Zelda fans, an inside look at what goes into making a video game, or in this case, a 2-minute trailer. Now, for some more context, the screenshot from the Breath of the Wild 2 trailer begins with a simple yet extremely complicated sketch of what's theoretically supposed to happen in the game. The actor in the screenshot, much like the actors in a movie or a sci-fi film, is dressed in a motion capture suit that mirrors the way Link is supposed to move in the trailer. Then the motion capture animation is then imported into a 3D animation software called Maya. Honestly, I have never heard of this software before. If you have, let me know in the comments below. I'm quite curious about that. And I think that's why these screenshots are so interesting to me. It just shows majority of the Zelda fans that we really don't know everything that goes into making Breath of the Wild 2, or any game for that matter, and I think it's really interesting. So once the animation is imported into the software, it is then used to determine the movements of an existing model of Link in his updated Breath of the Wild 2 outfit. Now, once all of this is done, the Link animation is then placed into the coherent scene along with some eye-catching effects in order to dial in on the sketch that was first expressed in the original screenshot. Now, as the case with most sketches, and I'm sure a lot of artists can agree with this, the final product always turns out different than originally imagined. But again, this just demonstrates once again just how much actually goes into a frame or a scene in a video game trailer. It also gives us more context on why it takes so long to make a game. If all of this goes into a scene or a frame in a game, imagine how long it actually takes to create a full 40-hour game. Now, in the end, as I've always said, as a Zelda fan, I would much rather have a game take years and it be everything it needs to be to satisfy my taste than for the developer to rush a game and put something out that has severe plot issues and releases DLC in order to progress the story, all the while leaving a black hole in my heart. A little dramatic, I know, but what are you gonna do? Now, as of the making of this video, there's still no new information on Breath of the Wild 2 or when it will release, and that's a lot of the reason why I decided to make this video. But a lot of fans are hoping for a release this year in 2020. Now, me personally, I would prefer a later release, like maybe early 2021, just Nintendo, take your time on it. In the meantime, just give me a Skyward Sword remake. Let's just hope that to ease the pain of waiting for the highly anticipated sequel, Nintendo gives us something or some more juicy information to sink our teeth into while we wait for Breath of the Wild 2. So my fellow Zelda fans, as always, I appreciate your time. I understand how valuable that is, and I really appreciate it. I also hope that you found some value here today. Remember to subscribe to the channel if you are new. I'd love to have you here. And be sure to check out the other Zelda videos on the channel, which I'm sure you're definitely going to enjoy. Continue to be the light in someone's life, and remember, it's dangerous to go alone. I'll talk to you guys soon.